any dolphins here, but you can imagine that you're in a place where dolphins would be. So your forearms are on the floor, hips still lifting high. Feeling the stretch in your lats maybe. Shake your head out. And then we're going to come to forearm plank. So walk your feet back. If you're coming off your mat, you can walk your forearms forward a little bit too. Press into your whole forearm, not just the elbows. And if this is too much, either bring your knees to the floor and or come up onto your hands instead. Plank is a little more challenging the lower you are to the floor. If you want a little more challenge, you're going to press your forearms strongly into the floor, pull your forearms and your toes toward each other. Makes it quite firing up the middle. And then you can press them away from each other, breathe in. On an exhale, pull them toward each other. And then, again, just a neutral. And now you let your knees and your hips come to the floor, and we'll enjoy Sphinx pose. Keep pressing your whole forearm into the floor. Pull your shoulder blades toward each other on your back. Lift your chest and your shoulders open wide. Take your chin high and stretch the front of your throat. On some exhale, let your chin drop down. Either just let it relax down or tuck it in toward your chest. Slide your shoulders down your back again, shoulder blades. Let a stretch in the back of your neck. And then just move your head any way that's going to enhance the opening that you need. So maybe your head goes off at a 45-degree angle, or maybe a windshield wiper, or some combination of those. If your head is going over to one side, make sure the opposite elbow is pressing strongly into the floor with a stretch. So if you've spent primarily most of the time on one side, try to even yourself out. Of course, a lot of us are a lot more tense on one side, and maybe you need to spend a little more time on one side. The right side of my neck is always tighter. So whenever you're done, bring your head back to the center, shake it out a little bit, and then bring your head just so it's in line with your spine. You can stay with the Sphinx pose or take your elbows up off the floor a little bit, coming into a deeper back bend with the cobra. Wherever you are, you can look up again, stretching the front of your throat, and then we'll lower down. Hands under your shoulders, and again on an inhale, coming up in some way, and back to downward dog. So let's take the right leg high, and move your ankle around, and then open your hip wide. Bend your knee, circle around, and then bring your right foot all the way up to the front, if that can happen for you. Let your heel come down, and coming up, warrior two. And let's take a reverse warrior. Bend your upper elbow. And then you're going to come forward and don't place your elbow on your thigh. Just let your arms swing by. A little extra work in the front thigh. Moving back, let your arms swing back. Now your arm can go on the outside of your thigh. And back. Moving with your breath. Feeling the work in your front thigh. And then the next time we're going to pivot to face the other way, warrior two. So just lifting up, pivoting so that now the left foot is reaching forward, back foot, the right foot is at that angle, settling in for warrior two first. And when you want to turn this into a motion pose, you'll tip it back. And then coming forward, let your left arm swing inside your front knee. Coming back up. And then outside. Moving with your breath inside your knee. back up, stopping in the straddle this time, and bending one knee, and then the other. Now we're going to move back and forth in a way that's a little, people who've been in my classes will know what I'm going to do, but if you haven't, you're just going to have to pay attention a little bit here. You're going to come to, with the right leg out in front, you're going to, actually I'm going to, you're, with the right leg out in front, you're going to pivot so that your back foot, you go onto the pinky toe side of your foot. The front foot, you spin so your toes are all facing the same direction. And then your hand is going to be down here. So you're kind of in like a side plank, but your right foot is out in front. And you can just turn around and go this way. You'll maybe feel a little